My Forex funds clearly deserve to have the #1 spot on my most recent top 7 best prop firms list. As always, check out the top of the description below to see the My Forex funds discounts and other incentives that I was able to negotiate for you guys. The code that you should be using depends on which one of the programs you plan on doing. I decided to take the My Forex funds evaluation for myself. Let's see how I did.
So here we are on the website. As you can see, our evaluation program is built for traders to prove their worth. Semi-professional traders in need of capital to move to the next steps of their career and have the opportunity to show their talent and reach their goals in a quick 2-phase evaluation. So this is very standard from other evaluation programs. However, there's some key differences with this one. Namely that they have a 12% maximum total drawdown. That's not a daily drawdown. They have a 5% daily drawdown, which is industry standard, but they have a 12% overall drawdown, and you only need to hit 8% profit target in order to reach phase 1. That's super, super key. Most other things are very, very standard with the industry standards on almost everything else. They also have some other cool features here. You can get paid up to 85% profit split, which is really, really nice. Obviously, it's amazing. And you also get paid during the phase 1 and phase 2, which is gonna be really, really exciting because as you know from the title of this video, I just passed the first phase. So here's the evaluation options. Here's the prices below. You can pick any of them that you like. The cheapest of them starts with less than $100 in order to get started, and it goes up to almost $1,000 for the largest one.
That's the website. Let me go ahead and show you the checkout process with the evaluation. This was taken from 3 weeks ago. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the $100,000 evaluation account with My Forex funds. And again, I had this one as the #1 spot, so I really, really like this account. So like I said, I'm doing the $100 account. So my goal is to make 8% before losing 12. And then in stage 2, I have to make 5 before losing 12. And those are the 2 parameters in order to win with this program. So I'm going to get the $100,000 option. And I want the markets to be as realistic as possible to the funded account. So I think I'm going to go with FXPig. Even though maybe it's not the very best one out of those options, because those are some really, really competitive offerings as well. But I do know that the final account is going to be with FXPig, so I may as well get used to it. So let's go ahead and add that to cart. And I'm going to go ahead and check out now. And don't forget to do the code if you are going to be buying any of these with the evaluation. Just as a reminder, the evaluation code is going to be VVSC. The C stands for challenge. There's no spaces there. I'm going to go ahead and type it in here. VVSC. And let's see if it worked. Yep, so it says coupon VVSC, doesn't matter, capitalized, not capitalized, doesn't matter. It'll say -0. What that really means is it's actually going to give you that larger refund once you get your first payout. So you're gonna get that 115% payout instead of just a smaller payout, or a smaller refund, excuse me. So you will get that on top of your first payout, hopefully if I make it to there. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out the rest of this now. All right, so as you can see, I just got my registration back. My order went through. Paid $500 for this, so hopefully we can see a good challenge.
All right, so as you can see on my dashboard here with My Forex funds, you can see I had a total of 16 trades. I definitely trade much, much less than the average person. I only use 7.2 lots, but you'll see in just a second that I think it's more like 6.1-ish. But I'll show you that in just a second to explain what I'm referring to there. Either way, even if it was 7.2, 6.1, whatever you want to call it, anything less than 10 lots is definitely on the extreme low side. So I definitely was not over leveraging on any of my positions. They were all very, very conservative entries on there. And I was always risking one or less than one. In fact, if you move over here to see my very first trade, I was risking $200, and it actually made more than $200 initially. It got up to $600 in profit here, and then I ended up closing out at -200 later on. So my first trade was a loss in this one. It was a loss of $200. That was my starting risk on that particular trade. It's absolutely no big deal. $200 loss on a $100,000 account is absolutely nothing. And as you can see very quickly, I was able to make a couple good trades with very, very little equity drawdown. And then we end up having a massive spike up here. Had a really good trade, so 2 really, really good trades, and then just some stuff in the middle afterwards. I can explain that. I'll show that more in just a second. And then I had a couple of days where I was just trading the minimum lot sizes to pass. So you can see that again reiterated down here. So you can see that I started off by trading 1, 2, 4, 2 lots in any given day. And I think it took me 4 different days in order to hit the profit target here. I hit the profit target with $600 extra. And then I'm not sure why it's not showing it exactly, but basically what ended up happening is as you can see from the chart, ended up having, I wasn't watching the chart, and I had 2 different trades going, and I had a buy stop and a sell active. So what ended up happening is my sell got hit to the profit target, hit the take profit, and then price reversed, hit my buy stop, and that was in profit. And then when I finally checked the chart, it came back down. I wasn't expecting both trades to win. I was just kind of expecting one or the other. And they ended up both winning, both winning. So I was able to win off both trades. So it was actually a complete day where I could have exited earlier and could have had even a little extra profit on there, which was a pretty nice surprise when I finally checked the account again. So I was definitely not actively managing this account in the sense of checking it every single day. I was actively managing it in the sense that I had an idea of what's going on. I had limits in place, stops in place, where I was being very safe with my trades, always risking 1% or less, as you can clearly see here, risking just $200 there. And it did make 1 to 3 at one point in time before it hit the maximum stop. So this is my results. As you can see, I had the minimum trading days, of course, and ended up with $90 of extra profit on this $100,000 account. Let's go ahead and go over to the chart to see how I actually place these trades. All right, so looking over here at the chart on tradingview.com, this is how I analyze my trades. As you can clearly see, I now believe this is a corrective wave. I didn't see that for my first trade. As you saw with my first trade, I thought I got it wrong essentially. So I was up 1 to 3 RR. I had 3 times my risk in profit, but then I end up losing the trade with a small loss, only $200 on a $100,000 account. That's not 2%, by the way. That's 0.2% loss. Absolutely not a big deal at all. And as you can see here, what ended up happening was when I first placed my trade, I got into the buy right away, and I had a bunch of profit. And then my stop loss did end up getting hit with that particular trade because I thought we were still going a little higher for this B wave. However, that was not the case. So as soon as that stopped out, then I was looking for sells immediately. So within Elliott wave theory, you have the A, B, C. The C is practically always below the A wave. So I've already marked that here in the chart. I don't have the exact price for where I exited, but I do know that my take profit was below this A here. So I had I was in a sell, and I was able to capture this low here with my take profit, which made the vast majority of the money on the account. I think it already made enough to win even. It was pretty close, if not. And then the price started going back up, and then that hit my buy stop, which then I later took out with a win once I saw that I already had enough profit to be a win in the first place. So those are the 2 big trades. There's also another trade in between somewhere that was a little shorter held. I think it was also a sell. I just didn't hold it for as long, somewhere in this area here. So those trades put together was what ended up winning my account. I essentially used the same wave on a larger degree Elliott wave. This is, of course, the 1 hour chart that we're looking at right now. A little bonus for you guys. This is my current account that you have here. This is now the phase 2. I'm currently up $1,400. And keep in mind, for this one, you need to gain $5,000, not $8,000 for this particular one. And you still have the same maximum loss limits as the first phase. This is basically just to make sure that it wasn't a fluke. So now I'm basically trying to capture the second wave. So now we're capturing 2 different ways on the Elliott wave theory. I captured the wave C, and now I'm trying to capture the next motive wave up. This trade on its own might be able to win, but I probably will end up closing a little early and then having some other trades on there as well, just to capture the ins and outs of the market as best as I can. But this is currently how it's doing with my second phase account. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see how I do with this particular account for the verification phase, essentially for the phase 2 of my Forex funds.
A couple weeks ago, I made a video titled I Started My Own Prop Firm. I know you guys really liked that video because I got YouTube fireworks. Very, very thankful for you guys that watched that video. I really appreciate that. So that being said, I had a giveaway in that video. And now I want to show you guys the winners of that giveaway for 2 different free $100,000 accounts. So that'll be shown right now. All right, so I'm currently getting the comments for the video. There's a lot of comments on that video, but we're going to filter out a couple of them just per the standard rules. We're going to filter out duplicate users. We're also going to include replies to comments, and we're also going to filter comments based off the specific text. That is, of course, #funded. If you use #funded and you had some other words in your comment as well, that's absolutely fine, that you'll still be entered into this giveaway. Once I select some people, I'm going to have you reach out to me on Instagram DM, and I'm going to verify the rest of the requirements with you. And once we can verify that, then you're going to get your $100,000 account free of charge. So let's go ahead and see who the 2 lucky winners are. Here's the start button, and the first winner that we have is going to be Eddie, and he said, #funded. Good job, Blake. You are the leader of the funded trader in the world. So congratulations to Eddie. Go ahead and message me on Instagram, and we'll go ahead and verify the rest of the information and then get you to that $100,000 challenge account. So let's go ahead and see who the second winner of the giveaway is. We're gonna go ahead and pick another random winner. Let's go ahead and see who it is. It is Daniel Hart. He commented #funded. And so Daniel, you are the second winner. So if you're either of these 2 people, be sure to reach out to me over Instagram, and I'm going to verify the rest of the information. If you can verify all the rest of the information, you are going to get this $100,000 account to each of you. So I'm so excited. Congratulations on winning to both of you. I'm so excited. And if you guys want me to do another one of these, let me know in the comments below, and we can definitely do another one of these giveaways. Even if you aren't either of these 2 lucky winners, don't worry, because you can still use the code VVS as many times as you like, and you'll still be getting that 10% off, along with an extra 15%, that's 115% total refund after you complete your first month with the Funded Trader, as long as you use the code VVS when you check out. I've made tons of other MyForexFunds videos. If you haven't already seen them, check them out here. I even interviewed the founder of the company several times. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.